What it do, YouTube? Boy, HudroFromDeep, back with another video, man. Today's video, we're gonna be reacting to a Jubilee video. We haven't done one of these actually in a long time. We're gonna be doing a Jubilee video. What makes a real man? I don't understand how there are discrepancies in this. Like, how is this even, what is a real, what is a fake man? What makes a real man? What is a fake man? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, man, let's get into this video. Let's see what they talking about. Wait, let me screen record. Screen recording video starts now.
Literally heard women say, "I hate men."
Of course,
literally.
absolutely. And
Death to the patriarchy.
A lot of these ideas of what you think.
My culture.
Ads gotta go. Ads gotta go.
Like, I'm Native Hawaiian. Men have traditionally worn skirts. We go back to other cultures, Japan, long gowns. Traditionally, men have been seen in history to be wearing the same clothes that women do now, and America is a much younger society than any of these cultures that have dated back thousands and thousands of years.
Okay, so first I'd like everyone to take a second and take a look at the fellas and what they're wearing over there. Let's be so real right now. How are they gonna argue about what fashion? Yeah.
Wait. So the question is, should it be socially acceptable for men to? Should it be socially acceptable? Sure. Why not? Why do you care what another man is wearing? I personally don't give it. If I go to the grocery store and I see a man in a skirt, as long as it ain't no mini skirt. As long as it ain't no mini skirt, I don't give a damn. Me personally, like, nigga, do you, bruh? Like, and the skirts, cause yeah, some of them, like, even they wear the long skirts that like go down there past your knees type shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got on the mini skirt, dog, you bugging.
Fashion is supposed to mean in a manly sense or traditional sense.
It's the Scotland and in India, they wear dhotis. They're not wearing skirts because they think they're a woman. Here in America, that's the reason that they're wearing skirts, is because they are trying to project that they are a female or the opposite sex.
He's spitting. He is spitting down. This video an hour and a half long. I'm not gonna be able to react to this, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a little bit from each question, a little bit from each topic. I'm gonna give my reaction to it, and then we're just gonna move forward with the video. All right.
Or gender fluidity or anything. It's just nonsense. No,
again, it depends.
Not.
It depends on your intention. It depends on your culture. If your intention is to be feminine, right? Obviously, it's not right.
I agree.
Bro, right? I thought we were all about like the government not interrupting.
When it comes to just masculinity in general, like, I'm in the camp of you provide for your wife, you protect her, you should be a pillar. Any sign of like wearing a skirt or something like that, like, obviously, bro, like, it's not the move.
This is kind of representative of a general idea of what a man is supposed to be in terms of how we dress, how we conduct ourselves in public. I think most men look at what a man is supposed to dress like and look at that and see, well, now I have to justify the difference between that and me.
Clothing is not gendered. We make it gendered. Anything that we're wearing could be a fucking woman's whatever. So we put titles on things, and I got a feeling nobody over there is gonna have any argument against any one of us.
Zest.
Progressive men are gonna say, it doesn't matter what you wear. You can wear any dress, you can wear a skirt, you can wear this. In the same vein, they would say, it doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter what religion you speak. And as traditional men, we disagree with that. We wanna have a cohesive society that we speak similar things, we believe similar things, we have a sense of community in all of the things that we wear. What they're saying is actually the anti-social stance, where everybody does what they want and nobody has a sense of community. So we need to hit on that. Whoever speaks, not just about the skirt, because the skirt it's the detail, and that's unimportant.
We are rooted in some kind of greater faith that defines masculinity, the man as a role. He is under God, he is serving his family, and he is the creator of his society and the perpetuator of said values.
Yo, it's simple, bros. Skirts are.
So it's like, nah, like, do I take it personal? No. That's just according to that group of people, that's what they call it, right? Like, I wouldn't call a kilt a skirt.
Okay.
No, that's a cultural symbol. What a skirt means in today's society is different. But go ahead, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
I mean, yeah, like I was saying, traditionally, cultures that go further back, where clothing only has the meaning that we set to it. So, you know, if I someday decide that your skinnier pants are feminine because I got baggier pants, right? Yeah. Then I can, do I get to ridicule you for that? Do I get to outcast you for that? That's just my question. Again, going back,
So what's the
why
question
is it
you
not
would like to ask me?
why is it not socially acceptable?
What it represents is that's femininity, yo. Like there's no question about it. Like if you're a dude walking around in a black leather skirt, like you're saying a lot. Like Jaden Smith is one of them cats that was on Vogue. Like nah, like we've seen what a skirt represents.
See, let me tell you, these skirts that he have on, these are okay. I personally wouldn't wear them, absolutely not. But these are okay. Like if you are a man in a skirt, I would expect the skirt to look like this. You know what I mean? Like it's not a skirt that, like, when I expect females to wear skirts, it's when I see women wear skirts, it barely covers anything, right? Like even their cheeks be hanging out. You can see cheeks out of the skirt. I don't I don't want to see that on a man. Like if a man is wearing a skirt, it needs to be like this, like how Jaden has his shit below the knees. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got, this is getting, bro, ill.
Man,
ill.
at least
Ill.
in North American culture and even some Asian cultures. Like I've been to South Korea. There are a lot of hyper feminine men out there. The only thing that I didn't see in South Korea was cats putting on makeup in the mirror. But for some reason, whenever I would go outside, I see hell.
All right, that's enough, bro. I don't want to even think or talk about men wearing skirts. Let's go to the next topic, bro.
We did not find a middle ground in that last prompt, but thank you to Juma and Riley for giving it a try. We're going to move on to our next prompt, which is, does society need more trad wives or girl bosses?
Traditional wives. How has girl bosses benefited society? Tell me that right now. You right now tell me how girl bosses have benefited society. And number one, use the example when you're coming up with an example of how girl bosses have benefited society. Tell me how they have benefited society without one being married ever. Without one ever being married. Every woman who has ever benefited society has been married at some point in her life. How about that? You feel me? Traditional wives are important, play an important role in society. And without this role, it leaves more of a burden on the man. Things will still move forward. You can see with Donald Trump. You can try to put Kamala in office. You can try to make these girl bosses, but at the end of the day, the boss is always going to be the man. Always. As long as God exists, as long as reality exists, the boss will always be the man. No matter what. No matter what. The boss will always be the man. The man will always be the boss. You dig? Come on, bro. What the fuck is a girl boss anyway, dog? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Who can define these terms?
Okay, so a girl boss is like a girl who like slays the house. She's independent, bro. She's her own boss. You know, she don't need a man.
And the trad wife is what?
Traditional. Is like a woman who's like, I gotta cook and clean for my husband.
Girl boss doesn't necessarily mean going out and being a CEO or doing whatever. It's just an empowerment of doing what they want to do.
A traditional wife can't do what she wants to do? Is that what you're saying? Is that the difference? Is that the difference? Is that the difference between a girl boss and a traditional wife? A girl boss gets to do what she wants to do? A traditional wife can't do what she wants to do? Is that what you're saying? You sound stupid. That sounds stupid. A traditional wife gets to do whatever. She's just a traditional wife. She's just a wife. There's a difference between a wife and a girl. There's a difference between a traditional wife and a girl boss. Like, that's not the difference. The difference is a girl boss tends to think she is the head. A girl boss thinks she is the thought leader. A traditional wife understands that she is not the head of operations. A traditional wife understands that she is not the thought leader. The man is the thought leader. See, but girl bosses believe themselves to be superior to man. And that is the problem. That is the only problem. A girl will never be superior to a man. It is God, man, woman, child. You dig what I'm saying? Animal under that. If you want to add animals. God, man, woman, child, animal. There is no girl who is the head. There is no girl who is the boss. Women aren't the boss. That's not how things operate. You dig what I'm saying?
Able to choose that, you know, the best choice for that relationship is to stay at home and take care of a kid, whether that's the man or the woman or whoever in the partnership, or to go and work.
I don't care if she's traditional or trad. She's got to follow my program and my rule as a man. And what I'm saying is she can go and be a boss at the job, but when she comes home, she's going to take that shirt or hat off, and she's going to follow my lead and follow what I have to say, because I'm the man. She's got my name. She's got my ring. She's under my roof.
But it's all respect. Of course. As far as the traditional wives, I mean, my wife kind of fits that mold. She does work from home, but I was in the military for...
As far as the name goes, my son doesn't have my name. I don't expect my wife to have my name. I don't expect them to take my name. You know what I mean? Like, that's just something, like, I let them choose that for themselves. Like, hey, if you want my name or not, like, I really would prefer you don't. You know what I mean? Like, my name is kind of my name. I prefer you not, you know what I mean, take my name. But anyways, you know, hey.
Over a decade, and so I was the sole provider, and she would stay at home and raise her kids, and that's just really worked for us. So I also have a 16-year-old daughter that I'm also raising to be a traditional wife.
My vote goes to
Can we get a show of hands of folks who think they're a good fit for this?
1, 2, 3.
A lot of times, whether a woman should be a stay-at-home wife or whether she can like work and do other things in society is kind of a cloaked sexist argument. And so I think that whether or not a man or a woman in a relationship, you know, who's the stay-at-home parent, who's working, should be a function of the individuals and should not be a function of us doing these, you know, gender role-based prescriptions.
You know what's crazy? That's actually kind of crazy. I actually agree with the progressives on this. Like, wow. I actually, when it comes to the last name topic, now when it comes to does society need more traditional wives or girl bosses, I actually believe we need more traditional wives. But when it comes to the name, I actually believe it's like, bro, it should be on that individual. Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, you have to name yourself after me. Like, nigga, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck should I have to name myself after you? Who the fuck are you? Are you my parent? Okay, cool. But I still should have to name myself after you. And I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect a woman to name herself after me. Like, my wife, whoever I find, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mandate it that she has to name herself after me. Like, bro, that's kind of bogus. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm caught between him and him, but the most important question for me is, are you paying all the bills for your home?
The girl bosses have been judged.
Even if I am paying all the bills, if I am or if I am not, she still gets to choose her last name. My kids still get to choose their last name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to take my last name. You don't have to. Why would I force that on you?
Detrimental to society and how tradwives have actually helped build the family and through homemaking raised up the kids instead of them.
Right, let's watch a little bit of the debate. And then we're gonna go to the next topic, because how much we have probably about 10-20 minutes.
From doing it should be, should we have more trad wives, right? And so my argument is that there are studies that show that having, and I can speak personally, I've been married for close to 20 years. I was in the military for a little bit over a decade. I worked, I provided, that's worked for me, that's worked for my parents, that's worked for my grandparents. That's why we're traditional. We carry down these traditions from family to family. And so we see that our children are thriving. I see that my children have a mother at home that loves them and is able to be with them for their school events or for sporting, things like that. And it's worked for us. So, the question is, do we need more girl bosses? Do we need more women away from their children? And I just don't think that that's what we need more of.
So if the woman is away from, it's just one parent's at home and one parent's at work, right? That's kind of what we're describing. It's just, so what is the issue with a man being the stay-at-home parent?
Well, I just don't think that's the role of a man. I mean, and here's the reality. My wife and I both work from home. I'm out in the field a lot because I'm an independent journalist, so I do travel a lot more for work.
Right.
But we both work from home, and that's actually great too, because then I also get to partake in a lot of the things that we do. So if like my kid has a sporting event too.
Gang, this shit too fucking nice. Where the smoke at? This shit too nice. Oh yeah, so I have children and my children. Where the smoke at? This shit too nice, bro. Shit boring me. Let's go to the next topic, man.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Anthony.
Ooh, are depressed men weak? I've experienced depression. Let me tell you, we can talk about depression. Listen, I can make an hour-long video about depression. Let me tell you, a lot of depression comes from unresolved issues that you have internally, right? So when you're experiencing these issues, oh, my girlfriend left me, or I had a loved one transition into the afterlife. When you're going through depression because of these things that happen in life, number one, you're supposed to be going through that depression. Number two, it's a blessing to go through depression, because when you pull yourself out of that depression, you just feel like a brand new person. You feel so much stronger. You feel so much healthier. You feel so much more focused when you come out of that depression. So the amount of depression, it's almost like, man, it sucks that you're going through it, but when you get out of it, you're gonna be the person, you're gonna be a completely better person. So that's what I think a lot of people, they see depression and they see it as, oh, this guy is weak, this guy is scared, this guy is da-da-da-da-da. But they don't understand that man is in a cocoon. And when he comes out of that cocoon, he will become a butterfly. So while you're in this cocoon, it's up to you to kind of, like you're in the cocoon, block out all of the noise. You're in the cocoon. You have to block out all of the noise and just become this butterfly. You're transforming. You have to wait that time. That time period is gonna pass by. Time is gonna go by. And eventually your wings are going to spread and you are going to break your cocoon. And then people will see you and say, wow, look at that strong butterfly. Instead of saying, like, I don't know, bro, it's kind of messed up, because are depressed women weak? Like, are depressed children weak? How come when a man is depressed, you're considered weak? When a child is depressed, everyone's pushing forward to that. When a woman is depressed, it's like, man, everybody will stop. Bro, let me tell you, I can tell you about, I'm in a gas station. It's like 3 in the morning probably. I'm in a gas station and this girl, she was crying. She talking about her phone was dead and she had just got through a breakup. Bro, it was already another man in her face helping her, bro. But I don't know, she asked me to use my phone. When I was checking out the register, and as I was leaving the gas station, she asked me to use my phone, and my phone was connected to my headphones. You know what I'm saying? Because I had on my headphones and shit. My phone was connected to my headphones, and like when she used my phone to make a phone call, she couldn't hear nothing because my phone is connected. But I have my headphones on like this, so I can't hear nothing either. But anyway, but mind you, she's crying. So now she's like, she pushes the freaking disconnect Bluetooth or whatever, right? And then she gives my phone back or whatever. And then I realized when I got the phone back, I'm like, oh man, my phone is still connected to the Bluetooth. Could you hear it? Like I just realized that. And she said, oh well, I disconnected it. And she kind of said it with an attitude as if I was stupid for giving her my phone with it still connecting. She did that as if I was the stupid one for giving her my phone and that it's still connected. I'm like, ma'am, who gave you permission to disconnect my shit? Number one. Number two, it's my shit. How are you giving me attitude? Number three, you're crying And look at all of these people trying to like, look at the world. Look at you're crying. If I was crying, when I was crying, I remember crying in freshman. Cause bro, I had some shit going on. Like I was dead ass depressed when I got out the army, bro. When I got out the army, I was dead ass depressed, bro. And I remember crying. Like I remember in school one day, I was in college. I was at Fayetteville State University my freshman year, bro. No, I think this is actually my sophomore year. Bro, I'm leaving math class, bro. I had just got a math class, and I don't know what came over me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, throughout this whole time period, I was depressed. I don't know what came over me after this class, after this day, on this day. Bro, I just started, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just started fucking up. Like, I started crying and shit, like, being sad and shit. And I remember these two black bitches, these two black females was, like, almost, like, laughing at me because I was crying. Like, they was almost, like, shitting on me a little bit. Like, and then they, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it for real, but it's like they was laughing at me, or like, look at this, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this nigga. And I was like, damn, they shitting on me too? Like, but then I realized, you know what I'm saying? I bossed up, you know what I'm saying? I bossed up. Now I'm shitting on them, you know what I'm saying? So, is depression, does it make you look weak? Yes, I believe it does make you look weak. But does it make you weak? No. I don't even want it. There ain't even no debate on that, dog. Should men spend their time watching porn? Let me tell you, porn, there is a middle ground to be had with porn. I don't even want to hear these fucking discussions. Fuck these niggas, bro. I'm gonna just talk for the rest of the video and then we gonna edit it out because I gotta go to work. Bro, let me tell you about porn, bro. It's a middle ground to this shit. Like, does God want you watching porn? Absolutely not. He wants you with a woman. He wants you, a man, with a woman, your partner. You know what I mean? But before, this where the butt comes in. That before you can get a woman, you need to be able to sustain yourself, right? And in the meantime of you sustaining yourself, I'm not completely against masturbation. I'm not completely against the use of pornography. If you're a single man and you're building yourself up, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, do what you gotta do. And then eventually your woman will come and you won't have to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you have a woman and you say, hey, you and your woman break up, hey, I need some time to work on myself. That's what masturbation is for. Masturbation is for self-pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, if you're in a relationship, bro, and if you're using pornography or masturbating while you're in a relationship, something wrong with you. Something wrong with the relationship, you need to go. But if you're not in a relationship, how else are you going to satisfy? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all are human. We all are adults. We all have these urges, these needs. They come in the morning, in the night, sometimes in the afternoon, in the evening. How are you going to satisfy these urges? You know what I'm saying? Like, or are you going to torture yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe it's moderation. Like, you shouldn't be doing it that many times. You shouldn't have these many sexual urges throughout the day. That's a problem. That's a problem. If you have multiple sexual urges throughout the day, every day, and you have to satisfy that, then that's a problem. You have a problem. But if you have urges and you're satisfying these urges in moderation, I don't believe there's a problem with that. Honestly, I actually believe that's healthy for the body, for the male body. You know what I mean? To satisfy these urges using these resources, these artistic resources, you know? So, yeah, that's my take on pornography. Is it your purpose? No. But is it a tool? Yes. There we go. There we go. I like that. I like that. I like that. Is it your purpose? No. Your purpose is to be with a woman. But can it be used as a tool? Yes.
Human being and can make observations with his eye.
Kinky.
Should men be the leader in romantic relationships? Yes, I believe so. I believe the man should be the thought leader. The man should be the protector. The man should be the provider. I believe the man has all of these roles. But before he is these roles, which is why I'm glad they brought up pornography and masturbation, before he is in these roles, before Adam becomes Adam, when it comes to Adam and Eve, before Adam has to become strong first. Adam has to become Adam before he can provide for Eve, before he can protect for Eve, before he can be that thought leader for Eve. Adam has to become Adam. Adam has to grow and become strong, and then Adam is able to do these things and be this leader for Eve. That's what I believe. Is misandry more allowed than... Absolutely! Absolutely! Bro, misandry, a woman hates a man? Cool! A man hates a woman? The whole world is at your neck. The whole world. Everybody. Men, progressive men. You got all these soy boys. Misandry is completely acceptable. The hatred of men, especially a black man, especially a black straight man. You heard what Doechii said, the female rapper. You heard what she said. That's a red flag. You want to know why? Because a straight black man, a straight man in general, but a straight black man is going to come with rules and regulations. That's the red flag to them. Rules and regulations is a red flag to them. They don't want to follow rules and regulations. That's why they hate us. They hate us. Because how are you going to make me abide? How are you going to make me obey you? Because you're so strong. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't want to do. They don't want to obey. But guess what? Bitch! You gonna obey. You gonna obey. You gonna obey. Whether you like it or not, you will obey. I'm talking to all the women. If there's any woman watching this, probably not. Probably gonna get 0 views. Probably gonna get 0 views. But guess what? You will obey. You know what I'm saying? Alright, next topic. Is Elon Musk a good masculine role model? Bruh, yes, bruh. The man is he a good role model? Yes, I believe a fucking billionaire who's the CEO of, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a good role model. Anyways, man, at the end of this video, bro, I'm tired of, bro, these soy boys, they lost in the sauce, bro. Don't be like these soy boys, bro. Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Get you a job. Do whatever you gotta do. Take care of your kids, nigga. Pay your bills on time, nigga. Help your mama out, nigga. If you stand with mom dudes, nigga, help your mama out, nigga. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. Like, that's what makes a real man. Like, bro, are you making the world, think about it this way, are you making the world and the people around you better, or are you bringing them down? Are you helping them, or are you fucking them up? Are you helping the world, or are you tearing it down? That's what makes a real man. Are you here helping or tearing down? Though you have a man has 2 roads. Are you going to build, or are you going to tear down? Anyway, man, I'm out. It's your boy Hudro. Let go!